Johnson looks pretty in control here.
Well, the problem is, now they're at the stage of the game where Drakehaven is kind of taking over, and Josh Carter can, at will, just cycle a card, pay a single mana, and make a 2/2 flyer. If he's able to survive this turn, it seems like it's going to be really hard for Charity Thompson to squeak in that last 3 points of damage.
Those Drakes, damage from those Drakes really adding up pretty quickly as you're able to cycle away your hand. Another Drake there for Josh Carter.
And something that's really powerful about the Drakehaven deck, especially in the late game, is that when you're cycling these cards and making Drakes, you often find yourself more cycling cards that make more Drakes. So it's redundant. It kind of replaces itself with more 2/2 flyers that replace themselves. So interesting here, we're seeing abandoned sarcophagus from Josh Carter here, and that allows him to cast his cards he's cycling from his graveyard. So it's the cast out. It looks like it's targeting that glint sleeve siphoner there on Jerry's side of the table.
Jerry answers with a negate, but it's able to resolve.
Yep, Prevailing Winds.
Wow.
Forcing that one through. Or Countervailing Winds.
Last pick, focusing out, adapting there in the early stages.
And Countervailing Winds seems like a strange card. It's not a very powerful card, but it's really important to this Drakehaven deck because it sets up the toolbox of the Abandoned Sarcophagus. Once you have that Sarcophagus in play, it's kind of your win condition, and if you have the Countervailing Winds in your graveyard, then it means you're kind of protected from anything.
Countervailing Winds counter target spell unless its controller plays one for each card in your graveyard.
Well, it's time for our first turbo action of the weekend. It's his Torrential Gearhulk for Josh Carter. And the reason we're speeding things up is because the last match of round one is now done, which means that very shortly pairings will be going up. They'll pair the round, they'll pair it up, and when we will be good to go for lots more Magic action here on MTG Launch with Rich, Maria, and JVL in round number 2. And we're going to try, now we don't know whether this goes to a third game or not, but we're certainly going to try and get you through this second one, and then have someone find out for us who actually does win this match. We'll certainly need to know that for you. There's a handshake, and is that in fact game, set, and match? It looks to me like it might well
indeed.
be. All right, so 2-0 to Josh Carter over Joe Thompson, 2-0 to Joseph Penny over David Ochoa. The Josh Adelaton turned out to be a consolation.